Hello students, in this class we are going to discuss about the topic for of and for each loop. So in our previous class we discussed about the topic is for loop and for in loop. Once again recall that what is for loop? For loop is nothing but it is a block of code that can be executed repeatedly until the specific condition is true. Then what is for in loop? It is used to iterate the property of an object. So now today class we are cover the topic is for of loop and for each loop. So what are the topics are covered in our basic intermediate courses: bitwise and ternary operators, for loop and for in loop. Now we are going to for of and for each loop. So first of all we are going to start with the for of loop. So what is for of loop? For of loop is nothing but it is the value of iteratable objects, that is an array or string or something else. So here basic syntax for of loop, that is for variable of iteratable. So inside the curly braces we write the console log or something. So I provide a small example program by using the for of loop. So here I open my JavaScript file. Now let I name that as numbers is equal to. So previously I said that for of loop is an array, string or something else. Now I create the array. So in our basic class I tell about the array concept. If you want to write the array, that array values or should be inside the square brackets only. So open the square bracket. Inside that I will start to write the inputs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now I start to write the for of loop syntax. So for, what is the syntax? For then variable of iterator. So first of all for, now I declare the variable as let num, then of, what is the iterative element? It is numbers. So numbers. So here I open the curly braces. Inside that I console log num. So I save. So that let number is the variable that I represents. So each array element during the iterative. Then the of numbers. This of number specifies the loop. Should it over the values of number should be in the array. So here I run this program. So you can see the output 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. These are the values I entered as input in the array. So this is a simple program by using a for of loop concept. So okay, next of all we are going to discuss about for each loop. So for each loop, it is nothing but it was created to handle the arrays in the easiest way. So this is the major advantage of for each loop concept. So it's used to iterate over the elements of an array and execute a provided callback function once each element is obtained. So here the basic syntax for each loop is provided here, that is array dot for each, then function element. So then inside that our console log will be executed in this. Open your JavaScript file. So here I assume that my object name is fruits. So I create the array. Inside that I enter the values. So apple, orange and grapes. So now what is the syntax of for each loop? That is array. What is the name of my array is fruits. So fruits dot then for each. So for each then my function. So what is my function? Function then element is fruits. Now I open the curly braces. So I console log fruits. So now I hit save and I'm gonna run this program. So here you can see the output apple, orange, grapes. This is the input that I given in my array. So by using this for each loop, it has some major advantage because it does not have any index. That is, in our for loop we insert a key, then colon, then values for declaration. For in our for each loop we don't want to index that key, and it takes the value defaultly by calling the function. So here this for this loop is more powerful and flexible to construct the JavaScript. So in this code we perform a callback function in this. So for each loop method, it is called on fruit array. So I named it as array is fruit. It takes a callback function as an argument. So this callback function is execute one of the for each element in the array method. So let me explain what is the callback function. So we deeply studied this callback function in our later class, but first I said just what is callback function is. If I pause the for each allows you to define the function you want to perform on each element. It is flexible. And this callback function is what do you want to do with each array. It should be in this callback function. So this callback function was used in some other places also. So we discussed in our later class as a separate topic. So that's all. This is a simple program by using this for each loop. So that's all, students. Our looping concept will be over in this chapter. So the next chapter we are going to study about the math concept. So
To obtain a course completion certificate, visit our site and finish the rest of the course video. Sign up or sign in, choose your level, watch the video and take the quiz. Finish all the quiz to unlock the final quiz and get your certificate. Happy learning!